guys, it's Jenny. Welcome back to the Crafting and Bookworm. I have a great writing space tutorial for you. Okay, welcome back everyone. Welcome to my new subscribers. I appreciate you guys. Welcome, welcome. I was watching Natasha over at Treasure Books, and she made this. Okay, this is what she had. This is my sample. It's going to go into my idea journal. And what this is a whole lot of writing space in this little small bit right here. Okay, you see it looks like a bunch of frames. Well, this opens, okay, and here we've got this. And then you open it again. And again. And look at all this writing space you're getting. And again. Right down to the last one right here, which is 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So I'm going to show you how to make this and have all this writing space to put into your journal, and you're only using this much space up. Amazing, right? When I first saw it, I'm like, okay, it looks like a frame. And then I was just in awe when I saw her make this. And she was worried that somebody else may have done it before her. There's no way. This is amazing. So let's get started. Okay. Now, one thing I noticed when I did it, because Natasha doesn't use measurements, not many of us do. I know I don't use measurements. But for this, I'm going to tell you that you really do need to use measurements, because I feel like I wasted a lot of paper. First, I had all my papers cut down to 8.5 by 11. Okay, you fold your first one, and then your next one, you got to kind of measure how to cut it down. So that's really, you know, wasting a lot of paper where you could save this half of it. You know what I mean? So I have the measurements here. For the very top one, we're going with 7 1/4 this way, 5 1/4 this way. So here is my first paper. The second paper is 8 1/4 height, 6 inches wide. Yeah, they're going to be different sizes, you guys. Okay, this one is 9 1/4 by 7 inches. This one, 10 1/4 by 7 3/4. And then this last one is your normal 11 by 8.5. Okay, so those are our page sizes. So I just thought I would, you know, make those up for you guys so that you wouldn't be wasting all the paper like I did making this sample one. So, if you want to, now would be the time for inking. I am going to use two different colors. I'm going to use my lumberjack plaid and my black soot. Okay, this, I think, this is a downsized print from the digital that I'm using for my poetry inspired journal. That's where this is going to go. So I'm thinking about cutting down these roses, and I want to use this heart too. I have an idea for that heart. So that's going to be what's going to go here, because I didn't put anything on here since it's just for my idea journal. Okay, so we're going to start inking, and I'm going to alternate my inking. Do I want to fold them and then ink? we're going to ink them at some point. So what you're going to do first is we're folding lengthwise, you guys, vertically. We're folding vertically. Hopefully we cut everything properly. And then you're folding this way, downward, okay? And if it's not cut straight, you can always go back through and make sure everything is lined up. This one is not lined up. Or I just cut crooked, which that's the one that I'm going with. And you really want to crease your folds because it's going to make the difference in how easy this opens and closes. Let's just get these all folded first. So let's get them all folded first and we'll be right back. Now if you get any white edges on any of them, you can trim those off if you didn't get them cut straight to start with. I'm going to also make sure that I link down to Natasha's video below so you guys can see how she did it as well. As you see a pattern here, black, red, that is the theme colors for my poetry inspired journal. Okay, so now that we've got these folded, and like I said, make sure you crease them. Okay, and remember, you're folding vertically first, okay? So you're taking your paper and you're folding it lengthwise, vertically. When you're folding this part, you're going to fold down. You're going to have all your tops, all your folded spots are going to be your tops. The open spots are going to be at the bottom, okay? So let's start here. And we're going to go ahead and ink all of them. Okay, there we go. They're all inked. Okay, I need some tea. Now, what we're going to do is now we're going to stack them. Okay, so now we're gonna take this one and we're gonna glue it onto this one. Okay, so it's going to be like this. And I am going to use Fabri-Tac. You can use whatever you want. I'm using Fabri-Tac because that way I can scoot them around if I need to. So, make sure your open ends are down, your folded ends are up on all of your pieces. Okay, so we're going to flip this over. What side do I like? Oh, we got to keep it this way. You want all your folds on the left-hand side too. So you want these folded and the other folds up, so left and top. Okay, so we're going to get the glue on here. I hope everyone is having a good week so far. I realize well, it's only Tuesday. I don't know when you guys are going to see this. Probably not for a couple days still. So probably this weekend you'll see it. So yeah, I hope everybody had a good week. Okay, we're going to get this positioned so it looks even the whole way around. Okay. Okay, let's get our next one. Again, make sure you got your folded side up and to the left. And make sure you're creasing your folds. Now this glue is being difficult. When is my glue not being difficult, actually? I did end up with a free day today because my daughter kept roaring home. So I've been reading and crafting, trying to do it in equal parts. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I stay in frame for you guys. Okay. You can also just open your flap up, and make sure you're getting glued down on there. Okay, and the next one. This one could stand to be creased a little more. This glue. I probably need to get some more added to the bottle because like I told you guys the last time I got glue, all they had available in Fabri-Tac was the little, 4-ounce bottles in a pack of like 10 or something. I usually get this in a pack of 3, the 8-ounce bottles. But I couldn't get it in time. It was really late for it to come and I was almost out. If they're not perfectly straight, that's fine. They don't have to be perfectly straight. Because I'm sure mine are going to be off. That's usually what happens. Okay, and the last one. I really love that pattern on there. Okay, folded. It's important to keep your folds to the left. Or you could put them to the right. Depends on how you want to open it. So I guess you could put it on your page this way instead and it would open completely different. I just feel like this is the easiest way, the way Natasha showed it. But you do you. Ah! No! That's not good. I just flipped it over to my laptop. Okay. Alright. Get a little bit of glue up here. Is that on there straight enough? That's exactly why I use the Fabri-Tac. So now we've got this. I really like how these all working together. Like if it was wood, it would have grain and they're all going in like the same direction. If you can tell on these, they've got kind of a line going down on them. Okay. A little bit of glue right there. All right, so let's do a test on it opening. Just look at all this writing space that someone can have in a little tiny spot. Now these don't even have to go in a journal. These could just go in a Happy Mail. And then your 8.5 by 11 sheet. Remember, when you close it back up, lengthwise first and then down. Because the first time I was trying to fold this back up, I got it all mixed around. Okay, so there's that. I really like it. And as you can see, they lay pretty flat. Okay, so now this. We're going to try to cut this down small enough and get it on here. I'm going to cut this first, where the heart, I'm going to cut this heart off first, as close as I can get to it, because I have an idea for that as well. And then as close to the flowers so that it's going to fit on here. How's that? Okay, we got to take a little bit off the top here. It's still okay. We can still take some off the bottom. I should have probably downsized it a little bit more. I'm gonna have to probably cut that leaf off. Okay, that's good. Okay, we're gonna cut into the flower a little bit, but you know what? That's okay. And I'm going to take a little bit more off of this side. Oh, I got stuff falling off my... I don't know how that happened. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to ink this. What do I want to ink this with? Let's go with the red. I think we'll go with red. And like I said, you can use whatever glue you want. You can even use glue stick. I'm sure glue stick would work fine. I just like to be able to shift my stuff around, because I don't want it to be uneven. Oh yeah, that's a nice topper on there. Now this heart, I really was wanting to use it somewhere. On this. I just have to figure that out. And I was kind of wanting to make it a little heavier, like put it on a piece of cardstock and just cut around it, just so it would be a little heavier. But I don't know for sure. It still looks like it has a point to it there. Okay. I was also thinking about hanging it on here, like half off, like this. But I feel like it's kind of blending in. I feel like I need something more along the lines of red instead of this. Let's see. What can I do to... We can just really ink it up, I guess. Get some red accents on it. That does show a little bit more. Let's put this on some cardstock. Do I have some cardstock here? Oh, I've got this. I just kind of want to glue it on there and then like cut around it to make it heavier. Let's see. Do I want it on there? Because I don't think we can only glue it like the top half of it. You know what, I'm going to decide on that later. Let's find a place to put it inside of here. I'm glad I finally am getting back to working on this. I think we're going to go into the second signature though. And find some place to put this. I kind of like it on there. It's a little bumpity, but I like it on there. Or should we? That would have been great right there, but I don't want to cover up my people. Note to self, next time you want to do something like this. Yeah, look at how nice that looks on there. And then you have this whole big flatter surface too. But we're not going to do that. How about this one? This one would probably work because it is flatter. Either way, it is going to be harder to, you know, like open it. Because as it opens, it's going to be on the whole journal. There is a lot of space to write on it. If we were to put it here, let's see what it would be like. Let's go right back here. It would be like this. It would be kind of hard to write on it like that. Oops. So, I mean, in order to write on it, it is going to be difficult. But I like it for just how it looks. And I really liked it right there. You know what we could put it on? I put an extender in here, right here, off of that envelope. This would be ideal. Not on this one because it's already folded and stuff. But this would work a lot better having it off of one of the extenders. And we got a pocket right here. Or it could just go into a pocket, right? I hate trying to figure these things out, you guys, because I really don't know. It could go into a tuck instead of gluing it down, because really it's not, this would be a good one probably. Stick it in one of these, yeah. I think that's what we're going to do, because it's just not feasible to put it on a page because of the way that it opens. Now, if you're on the outside page, like say you're on a page that's not written on, let's see we go, oh, this is going to be a writing page too. Do I have a page that's on the side that, nope, we got a pocket there. But anyway, we'll just use this as an example. So if you have it on an outside page like this, that's more doable, I'm guessing. But yeah, it's not feasible to try and attach it to a page. So we are going to go ahead and stick it in this belly band right here. It looks really good there underneath that belly band. And or if I put another belly band somewhere else, it just depends on how it's going to fit in the journal. But I think under the belly band is probably the best option for this. We also have I also have we've got this tuck spot, which is what I did with the other envelope. I know I've done some stuff and I haven't shared it with you guys yet. And then we've got this also. Let me pull it out of here. But I think I'm going to like it under this belly band the best. Yeah, or it could go in the tuck. I like the belly band better. What do you guys think? I think the belly band just works better. Now I gotta find it again. There you are. Maybe it's just because I like this belly band. And it kind of works with that. Yeah. So that is, I don't know what she called it, what Natasha called it. But hidden writing frame or whatever, but it is perfect for journalers, especially if we're just going to stick it in a pocket or stick it in a belly band. And there's just all this space just to be able to write down whatever they want to write, and it can all be secret writing space. Nobody has to see it, and it's just a perfect way to add more writing space to a journal, especially if you don't have a lot of optional pages to write on. So yeah, you guys make sure you go and watch Natasha's video. She has got amazing content, you guys. I love all the stuff that she puts out. So glad that I discovered this. I will figure out what to do with my heart. If I want to leave it, put it on there, or just somewhere else in this journal. But I will figure that out. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.